Yes hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys doing well. I'm just walking home. As you probably could see, some snow has fallen tonight. Yeah, I don't really care, but I used to feel a bit bad about it, but now I just don't really care. It's good, you know. I start to appreciate this season as well. It's not my favorite season though, but I can be honest and tell you that. But still, I'm going to appreciate it. Yeah. Here I am. There we go. Yeah, you know, this video is only going to be, I'm in this kind of mood today where I feel like I need to ventilate my thoughts, my emotions, whatever, you know, like that sometimes. It's like that for all of us, you know. We need someone to talk to, you know. Yeah, one thing, you know, different moods. I can be in like a social environment, social context, or I can spend time with a person. Everything is great, I feel happy, you know. But then like I need to withdraw to, you know, introverts. We need to gather or reload our batteries, our energy by ourselves, by spending time by ourselves. And yeah, if you've been like very socially stimulated for a period of time, it gonna drain you. It does definitely do that to me, but I'm fine with that, you know. It's okay. It just need to balance. I just need to find the balance again. And yeah, I wanted to mention another thing about, I know I mentioned this before, that I dream too much and think too much, and I seriously start to think it becomes sort of a bigger issue at the moment. I want to be like more productive and don't procrastinate too much at all. It just slows me down because, yeah, I know I'm a little bit drained energy wise, you know. I need to get my upward frequency back, you know, because I know that when I don't procrastinate and I just like push myself, even if it's hard to be creative and productive, even if I do push myself to be that way, I know how good it feels later, and that's where I want to be. So yeah, I need to get back to that. It's a great time for me to be alive. I love life. I love to be alive. I know I mentioned this earlier also, but I have a good time ahead. I need to stay organized and structured. You know, I even thought about honestly making kind of a schedule, I guess you could say, yeah. But I tell you this, that I'm probably going to keep up at it for, I don't know, a week, and then it's going to like feel boring to follow the schedule, because that's the way I am. It gets boring after a while, same thing over and over again. I have nothing against routines. I love routines. It makes me feel good. Like workout routines, you know, running or whatever kind of workout. It's so good to have that, but I like to keep it flexible, so I don't stick to it exact same time every day, for example. That would be too boring for me, at least. So yeah, but I'm still considering making a schedule for myself to like to move away from this kind of dream state of mind, instead be more, push myself to follow the schedule at least a bit, you know, not like a crazy schedule for each hour every day, but certain things that I have to do every day. I think that would be good for me. And then obviously I can be kind of flexible. If I feel like, no, I don't really want to do this now, I can change whatever chore it may be, or whatever creative thing it may be. I can change spot with something else, you know. Yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, I want to mention for you also what this channel, I talked about this also before, but I know more now what I want this channel to be like. I know this is very, yeah, not very, but it's a personal journal, kind of video journal, and where I let out my thoughts, connect to people. So in a way, I would, yeah, I would love to invite you to come along with me, my journey. And I know I have some great things coming in the future, and I mean, speaking of my, I don't know what you call it, I don't know if I want to say it's dreams, but whatever, I want you to come along with me and experience things that I share with you, depending on what may occur and what may happen and whatever, you know, in my future. So that's exciting. So in that sense, this channel is, like I said, personal journal and experimental, very experimental, because I am experimental person, kind of, I'd like to say, which means that is going to reflect my videos also. So yeah, yeah, leave it with that. But this next thing that I want to just say before I go inside, I need to eat. I didn't eat lunch and it's like 3 p.m. now, and I just got home. So yeah, you know, I heard from someone before on like maybe another YouTube video from someone that said, and I really like that, you know, in your 20s is a experimental decade where you try to understand yourself, like understand your strengths, your weaknesses, understand your own psychology basically. And that's exactly what I feel, what I've been doing for so far in my 20s, you know. I come a long way. I'm happy with myself, you know. I recently just found, yeah, I kind of had more than one kind of weird thing happen to me that made me like feel closer to myself and closer to, but especially this last time, after what I was going through, I feel like I had grown so incredibly much and understand myself so much more than earlier, and I understand my spots here in wherever I am at, you know, in the world. Yeah, and that feels so good, you know, and I'm so pleased. Like, I guess it's just like, yeah, you know. And then in your 30s, this guy said in the video, it starts, yeah, 20s start to understand like what you can do, your thing that is meant for you to work together with your weakness and not together with your strength, you know. And then in your 30s you start to work on that, like whatever it could be, you know, something that suits you. You'd put yourself into that in any kind of like a business or creative outlet, you know, you catch my drift. And then you start to work very hard for that and build things around that. I don't know, I can't go in depth about that, but yeah, you get what I mean. And then in your 40s, this is the way I interpret it, okay, but he's basically said that about the 20s and 30s. And then the 40s, I say like the things that you started to work hard on in your 30s, it have developed kind of steady in your 40s, which means you're going to like define yourself. You can define yourself through your hard work and what you like, what you started to build in your 30s, and that define you back, and you can like live a dream that you worked very, very hard for in your 30s, and that you try to figure out about yourself in your 20s, you know, what you could be good doing, you know. And yeah, in your 40s you also have the achievements, etc., the things that you have accomplished, and things you can look back on, that like, this is me, this defines who I am, and I stand for this, like, so this is so pure, this is like, this is me basically, you know. And that could be anything, yeah, whatever like resonates with you. You know, I think I'm going to go inside now and leave you with that, let you think about that. And yeah, it felt good to do this kind of, oh wow, you gotta see this. They're leaving to somewhere else warmer. Hope you could see that. Birds, like, I never saw that before. I've seen they create these kind of specific patterns, but I never saw they fly like after each other. I will see you in the next video. And yeah, I just said that it felt good to ventilate myself to you. Yeah. All right, you guys have a great day. I know I will push myself to get more balanced again, and you too. All right, take care. Bye.